Hello and welcome to Cricket House Gaming. Today we'll be focusing on the History Challenge. The History Challenge is a legacy style challenge in The Sims that takes your Sims on a journey through history, starting with the Stone Age. There are a lot of rules to this challenge and I'll put links to them in the description box below. If this sounds like something that you'd be interested in, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're new here, welcome, and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any episodes of this History Challenge. So let's make some Sims history. It is 1 o'clock in the morning on the Simbilis Clan. The guests have gone home. A fifth grew up. He is starting to do some chores. He's taking care of the grubs. Ronan was getting rid of some of these lava bowls. They are taking up spaces on the property. He's breaking them open to see what is inside of the lava bowls that were sent from the fire spirits of the volcano. He's been finding gems. Does look like Flint broke the urn. Looking in the door of her mother's hut, she sees that there's a puddle on the floor. Dad, why did you have to break Mom's urn? Every time he visits, he breaks things. She's going to be cleaning up all of the puddles. Ronan is going to see to his hygiene needs. His wife, who is not a Neanderthal, has tried to teach him the importance of hygiene, so he's going to go try this hygiene thing out. But Ilsa is blocking the tub. She's trying to mop up the mess that was made when she took a bath, and she's getting really tired. She's going to go to sleep. Ilsa and Ronan are not going to be trying to have a baby yet. I'm going to wait for Ilsa to grow up. She grows up in 4 days. When she is a young adult, we'll have her try for that baby, or else it's just going to keep her in her teen years, and I am trying to get her to become a young adult. Ben is trying to make his way home. He went out for a walk with Eartha. He has to go to the bathroom really badly. This is a glutton child, and while he is not really hungry, he is constantly wanting to eat. He's been like this since he was a baby. I think that it's because Isle overfed him as a newborn. His aspiration is social butterfly, but he is working on his creativity right now, just before he goes off to go to bed. Ben made it just to the rock when he had an accident. He is mortified. He's heading off to the bathing hut. Ronan did meet Flint when he was a young child. He's talking to his ghost right now. How'd your wedding go? I hear you married my daughter. Did you have kava at the wedding feast? Yeah, we did, and there were no bugs in it. Is that something you normally have? I never really had kava without bugs. Whenever my mother made kava, there were always bugs in it. I'm so happy to move here onto the island. There are a lot less bugs than where I live. I am so happy. I am married to your daughter. Do you have any advice on how to work on having that baby with your daughter? If you sing songs, I hear that encourages a baby girl. Did you read about that in a book? We didn't have books when I was alive. Stop talking about that nonsense. The boys have heard ghostly noises. They woke up from a sound sleep. They are terrified. Fifth Simbilis is hiding in the bed from the ghost noises he heard. Flint is floated through the wall, and he's eating some of the leftovers I'll just finished eating. Oh, it's so good that you're here, Flint. You should have seen the wedding feast. We brought out a special table. We had so many guests, we didn't have enough food to feed everyone. Flint is floated away from Isle, so Isle is going to go take a bath. She is pretty grungy. Flint is finished eating the leftover plantains. He's going to clean up his plate. He's trying to help not make the land so trashy. I tried to go back to sleep after he woke up when he heard the ghostly noises, but it didn't work very well, and he is feeling dazed. He's going to go look in the eating hut to see if there's any food. Flint is going to go fish for the family. They used up all of the fish that the boys caught the other day. He's going to come out here and try to get some more fish. It'll help work on his mental skills. He's not getting any cooking options. It might be due to the fact that they don't have the items they need. We are on a simple living lot, so that means right now they have to have the ingredients. That was part of the original rules, that you had to have the ingredients, at least in the Stone Age, in order for these people to eat. And because there's nothing in the cold box, with the exception of vegetables and fruits, but they don't have the right combination to make some of these recipes, he can't cook anything. Isle went off to Granite Falls to look for plants to work on her outdoor enthusiast achieve. While she was out there, she was studying the nature spirit. She's gonna try to make the nature spirit on the woodworking table so they can have a miniature nature spirit here on the Simbilis land. And that sort of is their tribe's religion. It'd be good to have a nature spirit statue on their property. Ronenthal has acquired the gardening skill. He didn't do any gardening in his lands. That was mostly his mother's job. He's trying to contribute to the new tribe that he is now part of, and he doesn't quite know where he fits in and what he is supposed to do here yet. So he's harvesting the fruits and vegetables. Isle's not feeling that great. She's feeling a little bit dazed. She's finished the sculpture of the nature spirit, so we're gonna put it in Isle's hut right now, and she's gonna make another one for the whole family. It'll be like the center of the camp. So she's gonna craft another one. Dog is going off to do some of his mother's chores. He's gonna go clean the coop and collect the eggs. His mother is tending to the garden over here. Ilsa's getting pretty hungry. We're gonna take that fish that Og caught, so she's gonna grill up a fish on a stick for herself to work on her cooking skills. Og is coming back. He's doing the responsible thing of throwing the chicken filth into the rock, and Og has found some eggs. We're gonna put those right into the cold box so they don't rot. He's getting hungry. It seems like the family cannot stay well fed no matter how much they eat. He's gonna eat a couple carrots. They need to have some fish in order to grill fish, so Og is going to head out to where his brother is and do some fishing. Now Ronan really had a crush on Isle, and he had wanted to marry Isle, but Isle told him that she was too old for him and that she wasn't in the marrying mood at this stage in her life, so he ended up marrying Ilsa, but he still has a major crush on Isle. You are looking so beautiful this morning, Isle. I think you're really, really attractive. Why, thank you. How are you and my daughter getting along now that you're married? Now that you're part of our tribe, you're going to have to do some hard work in order to fit in. You're going to have to help provide for the family here. We can't have you lounging around doing nothing. You are a grown male. I think you should go out and fish with the boys. That's what Og used to do. He is really exhausted, but the matriarch of the clan just told him he needed to go out and fish. So he is going to head out to the coast and join the younger boys fishing. Ilsa is feeling good. She's going to go check the grub hut for any grub meal. That she's not aware that her boys have been doing her chores. She's got to get back into the swing of things. There was a big chunk of time where she wasn't doing any work at all. Chieftess is all rested up. He's feeling sad because he feels that people didn't remember his birthday. He was too young to remember that there was a party held for his birthday. Because we can't actually have birthday parties in this era, that is an emotional state that unfortunately our people tend to have. Ronan's out here working on his fishing, and the other two boys are fishing as well. They're working on their mental skills, and you can see that the meter now has the skill that is being built up. And it looks like the fish are too crafty here for Flint. He can try fishing elsewhere until he has more skill, or use a valuable bait. See if he can use bait. No, he's gonna just keep fishing. He's gonna push through it and get some fish. Fifth is still moping around. He's gonna go into his grandmother's room. He is gonna try to give himself a pep talk. Isle has finished her end table. She's gonna set the nature spirit up on the end table. I'm gonna put the nature spirit outside of Isle's hut. It's still in a prominent area where everyone can see it when they come to the Simbilis land. Ilsa is feeding the chick because it was yelling at her that it was hungry. There are a lot of little chicks around. Ronan is getting very tired and he's not catching any fish. We're gonna send him home. He's not doing very much to provide for the family. You boys got this. I'm going back to the land. Now Fifth is awake, and of course he's eating. What adventure do you have planned for yourself today? I was thinking I should probably sing. I think you should go out and fish with your brothers. Grandmother is gonna want you to learn some skills to help provide for the family, so go out and get some fishing done with your brothers. They'll tell you how to fish. Isle is going to work on brewing an herbal remedy. She does have some of the things that are required. She's going to make a deodorizing cream, and this will help her work on her herbalism. Fifth is going to take Ben's advice and go out and fish with his brothers. His energy is pretty good, and this will help him work on his mental skills. It looks like Flint has a high confidence level. Sims with high confidence have learned to believe in themselves. They become confident more easy, even when learning from mistakes. However, they can still be hurt when criticized. High confidence becomes high self-esteem when aging into a teen. A child Sim's confidence level can increase or decrease depending on skill gain, school performance, positive and negative socialization, succeeding or failing, or skill-based activities, confident or embarrassed moods, and more. Caregivers criticizing or praising a child's behavior also impacts their confidence level. This is something new with the new X-Pack. He also has allergies. This Sim is allergic allergic to pollen, which makes summer and spring their enemy. They also get stuffy at night. Now, he is a hot-headed sim. Fishing probably helps to calm him down. He loves fishing, and he feels like he's making a difference with the family, and he believes in himself. Og's got neutral confidence. Sims with neutral confidence are still figuring out how they feel about their own capabilities. They can be easily encouraged or discouraged when gaining or losing confidence. A sim with neutral confidence will have neither high nor low self-esteem when aging into a teen. Fifth also has neutral. Isle is going to grill some fried fish because her grandsons have caught fish for the family. Ilsa is trying to socialize with these chickens, and that is making the chickens happier. And fifth Simbilis has acquired the fishing skill. The boys are sort of socializing. They're bonding together even though they're not talking. Og's mental skill is going up to an 8. His fishing skill is a 1, and he just caught a huge fish. He got a celestial grouper. This is his first time fishing. He must be unnatural. Fifth, who was having a hard time fishing, has started to master some of the intricacies of fishing. He just caught himself a tuna. It's almost as big as he is. That's gonna be really helpful for the family. And it looks like Ben's entering a phase. He's gonna be rebellious and seek to challenge authority. But right now, the only authority he's gonna challenge is himself, and he's gonna continue to work on this gardening planter. Ilsa is so happy. She's looking for her mother. She sees her mother over here working on her herbalism, expressed the desire to want to learn herbalism from her mother. I'll finish brewing that herbal remedy. Ilsa's gonna try to do some of the things that she just saw her mother doing. She is an elder now. She can't do some of the things that she could do to stay fit. Swimming is one of the things she can do to stay fit. And it looks like Ilsa has acquired the herbalism skill. This will continue the tradition of the Simbilis women being herbalists. The only thing she knows how to do right now is make the insect repellent liniment, but that's a start for her. Ronan is awake. Ronan is admiring the flower bouquet that was left by the guests as a gift for his and Ilsa's wedding. He really likes it. He can't believe somebody gave him and Ilsa such a great present. Ilsa's completed another insect repellent liniment. She is gonna work on a sadness alleviation potion. She is picking up this skill pretty quickly. Isle has brought a book by the pond. She really loves these things called books that the Elder Og had brought to them from his land. Ben is hurting from woodworking. He pinched his finger. He's having a problem with his stomach. It was something that he ate. He's working on his wellness and hoping that that will make him feel a little bit better. This seems to be a skill building day here on the Simbilis land. Between the cooking and the herbalism, the grill has gotten disgusting. Ilsa is seeing to cleaning that. I'm hoping that Ilsa is getting more responsible as she is growing closer to her young adult years. And fifth is really confident. He is really loving this fishing skill, and he did learn some tips from his brother, but he looks like he's surpassing the skills of his brother. He's pretty happy that Ben told him to come out here. He's gonna head back to the homestead where Isle is working on some chairs, and it looks like someone is on the land. Isle knows him. He is a Boxhead though. I believe he's Fatia's brother. Hi there, Isle. Oh, hi, Lorio. I have been working on woodworking, and I learned how to make a nature spirit sculpture. Can you believe that? Now, we are in the early civilization era, and we have to have 2 despised sims of our family. Fatia Boxhead is despised by Isle, and Ilsa really doesn't like this guy. And even though she sees her mother getting on with him rather well, she doesn't like him. He insulted her at some point. Perhaps this will be her Boxhead enemy. This land is looking so much neater and cleaner, Isle. What do you know about neat and clean? This is the first time you've ever been here. She doesn't like him. She thinks he's a tree hugger. The other day, I thought frogs were falling from the sky, but the volcano was erupting. All of the bears were running out of the forest, bellowing and yelling. They were fighting each other who could run down the mountain faster. I can't believe you let him trash talk our land, mother. I don't know what you're talking about, Ilsa. He was complimenting the way our lands look. You should take your opinions and keep them on your land. Who are you? Your mother and I are friends. I had kava with her before. Don't talk about being friends with my mother. My mother isn't friend with any Boxheads. I think you're just making things up to get close to my mother so you can steal her kava pot. That kava pot has been in our family since we got to this land. I don't want to steal your kava pot. I have a perfectly good kava pot at home. Why is your daughter so mean? Ilsa's having a rough time. It was some amazing food at that wedding feast. I'd never seen a fish wrapped in a leaf before. Where do you think grandmother learned to make that? Maybe Aye taught her. Aye knows all the strange fish cooking. I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna head off to bed. But it's still light out. Why would you want to go to bed? I didn't bring you any cake. I can't believe that you are asking. You broke your promise, Mr. Boxhead. Where's my cake? I can't believe I fell for him telling me he would bring me cake. You shouldn't believe what Boxheads say. They promise things and then they don't do what they say. So the fact that he told you he'd bring you a cake and didn't is totally the way a Boxhead would be. So next time you hear a Boxhead say they're gonna give you something, don't believe them. And then you won't get hurt. Alright, grandmother, I won't believe anything Boxheads say to me in the future. And then I won't feel bad when they don't do the thing that they say they will do. Because you're telling me all Boxheads are like that. Yes, that is the way of the Boxheads. And it's good that you learn it now. And it looks like Isle is continuing the feud with the Boxhead to her grandson's generation. I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you so much for stopping by our cricket house. If you like what you saw, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to follow the Simbilis family on their journey through the early civilization era. It really helps us out. Have a great week. See you soon.